3 days, that's all the time I gave myself to build a game from nothing. And I'm not talking about a simple prototype, I'm talking about the full playable game. In this video, I'm going to pull back the curtain and reveal the 6 secret weapons I used to make it happen. I'm about to show you how I went from this to this in 3 days using these tools. Get ready because I'm giving you the keys to building a game at lightning speed. Alright, let's dive into the core of this project, the tools. These 5 tools were my secret weapons for rapid prototyping and creation. Part 2, Terrain. This was a game changer for creating realistic environments quickly. Instead of meticulously sculpting every hill and valley, I could just lay out a basic part and with a single click convert it into a detailed terrain. This saved me hours of manual work and let me focus on overall design of the levels. Beveler. When it came to creating intricate models and props, Beveler was essential. It allowed me to easily add smooth rounded edges to my builds, giving them a more professional and polished look without spending a ton of time on complex mesh models. 3DText tool. I needed a way to add signs and titles to the game quickly, and 3DText tool was the perfect solution. It let me generate custom 3D text right inside the editor, so I could add things like level building names, signs, and in-game instructions without having to import external assets. Curve Editor. This tool was invaluable for creating curved pathways, roads, and other non-linear structures. It provided a simple, intuitive way to manipulate paths and shapes, which would have been incredibly tedious to do without traditional building methods. Archimedes. Building arcs and circular structures is notoriously difficult, but Archimedes made it a breeze. I used this tool for everything from designing grand archways to creating similar circular platforms. It's a massive time saver for any builder. Beyond the tools, I also employed a few techniques to keep the momentum going. Modular Building. Instead of building everything from scratch, I created a library of reusable assets. Things like trees, rocks, and wall sections were designed once and then duplicated and modified throughout the game. Rapid prototyping. I didn't get bogged down in details at the start. The first day was all about getting the basic gameplay loop working. The graphics were simple and the mechanics were rough, but the game was playable. I focused on refining the experience later. Building a car from scratch, sculpting thousands of different rocks in Blender, adding furniture to every single house, that would have taken months, so I outsourced. I leveraged the toolbox to find high quality, pre-made assets like vehicles and furniture. This allowed me to fill out the world and make it feel alive without getting bogged down in asset creation, freeing me up to focus on the core gameplay. I didn't reinvent the wheel. I used free textures from online libraries and open source sound effects to fill in the gaps and avoid getting stuck on minor asset creation. Building a game in 3 days is intense, and I got stuck more times than I can count. This is where Gemini, my AI co-pilot, came in. Whenever I hit a roadblock with a script, whether it was a bug I couldn't find or a new feature I wanted to implement, I turned to Gemini. I would describe the problem in plain English, and it would help me brainstorm solutions, debug my code, and even write entire scripts from scratch. For example, when I needed to create an in-game store, I just prompted Gemini with write a lower script for a basic ticketing system to buy items. The player can click a button to buy an item and the ticket count decreases. Within seconds, I had a working script that I could then adapt to my needs. It saved me hours of research and trial and error, allowing me to keep the project moving forward at an insane pace. So there you have it, how I built a game in 3 days. It's not about being a genius coder or a master builder. It's about having the right tools, a solid plan, and a little help from AI. If you want to play the game and see the final result, you can find the link in the description below. Also join our community on Discord. We're building a space for creators to share their projects, get feedback, and collaborate on new ideas. The link to join is also in the description. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more game development content. Let me know in the comments what kind of game you would build in 3 days.